Good evening, kids. So, I'm here with the second video on Nelson Mandela. Betu, in the first part, we have already discussed about who Mandela was, what is autobiography, what is biography, and the sworn in ceremony means the inauguration ceremony. We also talked about apartheid and we got to know that it was extraordinary human disaster. The blacks were considered as outlaws. They were not given any authority to share their views publicly. Okay, there he made the famous speech in which these lines are there. Never, never, and never again shall this beautiful earth feel the oppression of one by another. Okay, he also talks about emancipation. But emancipation is basically the process of setting free from all the social and political restrictions. Okay, and when those jets were just moving up in the sky, they were creating a chevron, that is a V pattern, displaying the colors black, red, green, blue, and gold, which are nonetheless the colors of new South African flag. Okay, Nelson Mandela also talks about that on that particular day, two national anthems were being played. Die Stem, which was the national anthem of the blacks, and the Nkosi Sikelel' Africa, which is for whites. Okay, and your cricket team, whenever South Africa just plays, that same national anthem might be played. No, you just keep a record of that. Okay. Now then comes comrades. Comrades refers to the fellow patriots. Here, Nelson Mandela talks about the fact that lots many people have to sacrifice their lives to bring much awaited freedom to this land which we know by the name of South Africa. Lots many people were there, out of them Oliver Tambo, Walter Sisulu, Chief Luthuli, and many more were there. He also says that the real meaning of courage and selfishness we must learn from such patriots. He also describes courage, that courage was not the absence of fear but the triumph over it. Triumph means victory. वो कहता है कि courage का मतलब ये नहीं है कि डर नहीं लगना चाहिए, जब डर के ऊपर जीत हो जाएगी वो करेज है. ओके, सो देन ही एग्जाम्प्लीफाइज दैट ब्रेव इज नॉट द वन who doesn't feel afraid. Brave is the one who overcomes his fear. Okay, because everybody feels afraid of one or the other thing. Moreover, no man is bound to hate, and he is not born in such a way that he is having a hatred for anyone and everyone by birth. As you might have seen the movie PK, no? Therein he says कि ठप्पा कहाँ है. So same is the case that when we are born, there is no hallmark or there is no stamp on our body that we are Hindu or Muslims or Sikh or Christians. It's just because we are born in such societies, such families, that we got to know. Okay. Moreover, God has only one religion. Next, Mandela expresses that hatred is not natural to men, it's acquired. Actually, a man learns to hate one or another because of the color of skin, because he is being taught so. Okay, likewise, when you are small little kiddos, you don't know that you need to bow in front of elders, you need to go to temple twice. It's been taught, no? So that ways, so hatred is being taught. God has only sent you for the benefit of humanity, and he has only sent you with one guru mantra which we know by the name of love. Okay, and he shared that even the most critical time he saw, this Nelson Mandela, he saw a glimmer of humanity. Actually, while he was in the prison, no, he saw a glimmer of humanity in one of the guards. This helped him to keep his faith alive, that man's goodness is a flame that can never be extinguished. Actually, जब वो जेल में था ना, तो वो जो प्रिजन में जो गार्ड्स थे, वो कई बार उसको बहुत उससे देखते थे कि यार ये बंदा बार बार जेल में आता है और कुछ अच्छा कर रहा है. कहता उससे मुझे ताकत मिलती थी. ठीक है, और तब मैंने ये जाना था कि इंसान की अच्छाई जो है ना, एक फ्लेम की तरह है, जो थोड़ी देर के लिए हिडन तो हो सकती है, हाइड तो कर सकते हो, लेकिन इट कैन नेवर बी एक्सटिंग्विश्ड. उसको आप बुझा नहीं सकते हो. ठीक है, After this, he switches on to twin obligations. He says that every individual has twin obligations, one towards the country and one towards the family. Me too. In family he will include that obligation towards the wife, then kids, then mother, then father. Okay, and towards the country he would include the community, the society, the people. Okay, he was like every man fulfills this, but in South India, in South Africa, it was not allowed. The man who tries to fulfill both the obligations, okay, he was just punished and he was isolated. So that is why he tells us a story, a tale about his childhood, that when he was a small little child, he considered that he was free. And now, as a young man, he understood that his boyhood freedom was an illusion. It's a literary technique which is being compared to mirage, means it is not in reality. It only seems to you, it only attracts you, like no. So वो कहता है कि मेरा बॉयहुड जो था वो एक इल्यूजन था, एक झूठ था, एक मिराज था, छलावा था. Because as a young little child I always thought ki running about in the fields, cooking mealies in the twilight and doing whatever I feel like, that was freedom. But when I read Johannesburg, then I got to know that that wasn't freedom, that was just an illusion. I am a black skinned person and I am not given any liberty. So therein he raised his first step, and that was ANC, African National Congress, because he just came in contact with all the freedom fighters and he wanna serve his country and his people. He never wanted that his siblings or the coming generation should suffer this hatred, which we know by the name of apartheid. And now finally, when he is in his eighth decade of life as a human, he has been made the he has successfully made the first democratic racial government in South Africa, and he has sworn in as the first black president. Okay, so towards the end, Mandela also talks about oppressor and oppressed. Beta, oppressor is the one who takes away the freedom of another, जो दूसरे की फ्रीडम छीन लेता है. ओके, एंड अप्रेस्ड इज द वन who is a victim and he is not free. So towards the end, Mandela says that both of them, means whether it is a oppressor or the oppressed, both of them are alike. Okay, and both of them are robbed of humanity. Because see beta, oppressed is already a prisoner, and moreover the oppressor is the one who is born to become a victim of humanity, of hatred. So that is why he is against humanity. Okay, and oppressed is basically a prisoner who is just undergoing all kinds of tortures. Okay, so this was the ending of the chapter, Nelson Mandela Long Walk to Freedom. Okay, Beto, this chapter passes on a beautiful message that we should be courageous and we should do extraordinary things to for the benefit of humanity. Okay, and this autobiographical extract of Nelson Mandela, the one who was born in a family with very meager means the adequate means, no. So he teaches us that every person should be an apostle of love and harmony. He should establish a benchmark for the others to follow. Okay, so stay tuned till my next video. I'll be telling you what kind of questions will come and how you are gonna answer it. Okay, I hope you are studying well because your boards are on the cards. So a goodbye from my side till my next video. Stay tuned. Bye bye.